I will show you my best strategy for farming gear with the gear right 1, gear right 2 and gear right 3. Now what is important here is important to actually stick to one of these two gear rights, gear right 2 or gear right 3. For gear right 1 is, here you get your weapons. I mean, this gear right is very important. But here you need actually AoE damage heroes, and it's really hard to get AoE damage heroes. I see different clips by using some kind of defenders or fighters and with light walk to actually do some extra damage, but in my opinion just try to get as far as you can. Also, if you can or you want, you can get this hero here, which is Eona. I think she's very good hero, and with right boosts you can actually go further in the rights. By right boosts I mean, for example, combine her, just Eona alone, combine her with Duores if you have Duores, and also with this 3-star lady. Let me attune I will find her. She's a 3-star hero, but she's doing great work, this hero. Now Autumn and Duores in combination with Eona is going to give you the best chances, and Autumn is really easy to get. I mean, if you don't have Duores, you can actually use her. So my strategy in the gear rights is actually going in the gear right 1 as far as I can. This is very important since there is actually a weapons, and we want to get more weapons in our farming. And when you hit the stage, for example in my case 18, you can just use auto attacks there, no problem. Now for the other two rights, I'll not go in the heroes. You're going to have different heroes from mine heroes. I mean, maybe some will be same heroes, but in general it depends on your luck when you perform summonings. So I don't know what is your heroes, but here I strongly suggest just find the way to go in one of these two rights far away. What I mean by that is, for example, in the gear right 2 you can stuck in the stage 12. Now here I can go way further, definitely I can go way further. But yeah, I have some recommended heroes, high recommended heroes. I mean, I have a legendary one here. I just put aside the gear right 2, and I don't know if I actually focus on the gear right 3. Yeah, focus on the gear right 3. I think here, especially some of the gears is very good. For example, like this one, after using ultimate skill, increase damage by 35% for 10 seconds. So my suggestion for you is just go in one of these two rights. Now in the gear right 2 you're going to need very strong healers and very strong defenders. This is very important there. In the gear right 3 you're going to need a lot of marksmen, just because the map itself is for range units. Here you're going to get some extra mobs, here you're going to get some extra mobs. In the center there will be a boss that you have to hit, and yeah, just find your right heroes and just proceed in one of these two rights far away. From there, when you have good progress in the gear right 1, or at least to the place you can actually land, and if you have good progress in the gear right 2 and 3, I think it is going to boost your power a lot, and you can actually go for the biggest event, and the best event in the game for me is Nightmare 3, and I just get from today this sweet token here, this legendary summoning token. But yeah, this is my farming strategy. Just go further in the rights and in the gear rights, and here is the place you want to use your, how to say it, your auto attacks. Because in the other places, for example like resource right or maybe artifact material right, there is just short time. I mean, the resource right and XP right in specific, for example, it's the same for the gold. If I do one auto fight, you're going to see that this right actually is going to cost me seconds, and this is very important because you don't want to sit there and farm gear for like hours with no auto attacks, and you spend your auto attacks, for example, in this simple gear right. It's basically seconds, this one, and it's over. So yeah, this is my strategy for farming a gear for free-to-play players, just because I know this auto attacks is going to be really hard to be get. So I guess this will be for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.